new to my channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Ignore how I am dressed. This is just what's comfortable and I'm kind of cold. So, we're just going with pajamas and a cute print robe. This is going to be my 26-week and 27-week pregnancy update. Before I get into that, I did have a question asking if I had any embarrassing moments like gas, farting, etc. No, I have not, thankfully. But thankfully I haven't had any embarrassing moments like gas or like I've had gas because that's like pregnancy normal, but like in front of people or just like out in public, no, I haven't had any embarrassing moments of like that stuff or like farting. Really haven't had any embarrassing moments of anything actually. Surprisingly for this pregnancy, thankfully, I'm very thankful for that. If you guys have any more questions, please comment below. I figured out how to get your guys' comments on is to restrict the age to 18. So that's how I can get comments on my videos. Anyways, I have my trusty notebook here. I did backwards, but there's not a whole lot for 26 weeks, as you can see, compared to 27 weeks. Sometimes my app gives me a whole lot of updates, but sometimes they really don't, and I have to go look on other apps or get information from other things. But let's just hop into it. All right, 26 weeks. 26 weeks pregnant. Your baby is the size of shallots, so like an onion. They're the size like an onion. Shallot is an onion. Your baby weighs 2 pounds, 0.001, and it is, how long it is 13.82. So that's how long the baby should be, is like 13 inches. Your baby is now hearing you. So if you sing to your baby, you read to your baby can hear you, and they may show you that by kicking you. If you're having a boy, your baby's testicles have dropped, like descended down. Your baby is now breathing in small amounts of amniotic fluid, and they may begin to hiccup or twitch a little bit inside you. You also may, that's pretty much all they're really doing at 26 weeks. Isn't a whole lot, but they're putting more fat on, they're growing more, they're swallowing amniotic fluid, they're developing their hearing, their taste, their smell, all the normal stuff that should be. So there's not a whole lot going on for 26 weeks for baby. But for you, you may experience lower back pain, swelling. You may show signs of preeclampsia if you're at high risk for preeclampsia. You may get legs cramps, leg or something, wrestle leg syndrome, I think that's what it's called. I could be definitely wrong on that. Well, that's pretty much what's going on for 26 weeks and for you for 26 weeks. It isn't a whole lot. A whole lot hasn't changed since last week at 25 weeks. So that's all I really have to update you guys on that for 26 weeks. So let's just hop into 27 weeks. And I always like to wait to make my videos so I can give you guys more information. Because some weeks don't have a whole lot of information. So I always like to do 20, like, you know, put like the weeks together, if that makes sense, instead of just doing weekly updates. But I always like to wait until my doctor's appointments. So for 27 weeks pregnant, this one has a lot more information. I looked on a bunch of different websites for this. Baby is the size of a cauliflower, a bunch of bananas, and a large eggplant and cabbage. Baby is weighing 2.3, so it's 2 pounds and 33 ounces, and is 14.41 inches long. They're now opening and closing their eyes. Their brain is continuing to develop at a rapid pace to prepare to control their body movements inside you. Their brain even controls their lungs and regulates their body temperature. So the baby is now starting to kind of regulate their body temperature the more fat that they put on. The baby can hear you now, so if you sing, you talk to them, you play music, they can probably hear you, and you may experience that by them kicking. They like to be in a curled position. So they like to still be snuggled up and still curled in like a fetal position. They haven't like stretched out yet. Like they haven't realized they can stretch out. They like to still be curled up. They can recognize your voice. So if you have your husband or if you're a single mom, they can recognize your voice or your kids' voice or your dog's. So they may be unbothered by that when they get here. They have hiccups and taste buds now. Our taste buds are very developed now, so they can taste everything that's you're eating. Anything and everything that you're eating, they can taste now. And sometimes your baby may be head down at 27 weeks. And you have 90 days left, so about 3 months left for your pregnancy if you're at 26 weeks or 27 weeks. That's all I have really up to date on baby for 27 weeks. For mom at 27 weeks, you may get swelling at 27 weeks. Your uterus is the size of a basketball. Oh, you may get swelling and your uterus may swell up to the size of a basketball now. 3 in 4 women can experience mild swelling in pregnancy. And I do not know how to pronounce this, so I'm just going to spell it for you guys. edema occurs when fluid is built up in the baby's or in the body's tissue. So fluid that is built up in your body tissue. It puts pressure on the nerve, like your nerves, like VENA and then CAVE, the large veins on the right side of your body that goes back up to your heart. Like your blood goes back up to your heart on your right side of your body. Well, technically your left side of your body, but like it puts pressure on those veins on your right side of your body. That's why they asked you to sleep on your back, or it's recommended to sleep on your back during pregnancy to help with swelling and to help with that symptom. You may get heat rashes, fatigue, dizziness, gum bleeding. You can also get pregnancy gingivitis that leads to gum bleeding. I have that. Or nosebleeds. You may get nosebleeds. Also, I've experienced that too. Not fun. Itchy belly, RLS, which is basically Russell leg syndrome. That's just like the shorter term of it. Wrong limit pain, stuffy nose. You are in the last week of your 6 month for being 6 months pregnant. So according to some apps and according to some stuff on the internet, like when you look up how many weeks you are for like how many months you are for pregnancy, sometimes they'll say 37 weeks is the beginning of your 7-month pregnancy. 7 months of being pregnant. Some may say it's the beginning or the last week of 6 months for being pregnant. Depending on what you go off of, you're either beginning the 7th month of pregnancy or the end of 6 months of pregnancy, depending on what you look up for like months of pregnancy, if that makes sense. So pretty much like 6.5 months pregnant, almost 7 months pregnant, I would say. You're also in the last week of your second trimester for pregnancy. So when you hit 28 weeks, you are in your third trimester. So I have a week left. People who are 27 weeks, we have 1 week left, and then we're in our third trimester, which is just crazy to think about because I feel like this pregnancy is going by so fast. And you may get extra hair, like body hair. You may get extra body hair. So that's pretty much that can happen. The symptoms that can happen when you're pregnant and you may expect for 27 weeks. Now, my moods for 26 weeks and 27 weeks are calm, motivated, kind of like blah, I'm kind of eh. And then moody, I'm still very moody. Symptoms I've been having for 26 weeks and 27 weeks is morning sickness. My morning sickness has come back full in gear. I actually have medication to help with that. I just have to go pick it up. By the way, there's no shame in taking medication for nausea. Nausea is awful. Very awful. Fatigue, acne, gum bleeding / nosebleeds I get. This is TMI. So my nipples are very sore, like my breasts are very sore. I do have backache now. I have really bad heartburn. I take Tums, and I've also been prescribed medication for my acid reflux and heartburn. But I also heard that your baby can come out very hairy with heartburn. My oldest did, and she also had a whole, like, a full head of, like, hair. I have I have cravings, and what I crave is steak. I thought I would never say that, but I crave steak because I am anemic, and I do take iron pills for anemia. I also crave watermelon, like any fruit, but mostly watermelon is what I've been craving this week. I don't know why, but I've been craving a bunch of watermelon, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I've been really craving is steak. Oh, and Brussels sprouts. Steak, Brussels sprouts, and watermelon. Oh, I am sorry you guys have fallen. There we are. Sorry about that. You guys fell. So that's pretty much what I've been craving. Oh, wow. Back up. What I've been craving. I do have a decrease in my appetite just because I've been so nauseous in the morning and it has come back. And then an increase in thirst, frequent of urine, Braxton Hicks, pelvic discomfort, and insomnia. So she is head down. I do know that we had a scare that my water broke. It wasn't. It was just bath water, thankfully. And that's when we found out she was head down. So I literally felt her turn it to like head down, and it's been giving a lot of pelvic pressure. I feel like she's in my cervix. This is the best way to describe it. I feel like my daughter's in my cervix. And yeah, that's pretty much all I really have to update you on. My appointment went really well. We are doing our glucose test for pregnant people who are pregnant and want to opt out. If your OB has the option to opt out the glucose test, like that sugary drink you have to drink, I just have to prick my finger with a diabetes pricky thing. I don't know what the technology term is. I just prick my finger for a week, and then I have to like do it when I fast in the morning, and then when I eat after a meal. They said I had a person that said my fingers would be bruised after that. Like after the first week, like after the first day, my fingers would be bruised, so I just have to alternate. But I'm glad I don't have to do the sugary drink. I'm very glad I don't have to do the sugar drink. So ask your doctor if you don't want to do the sugar drink, if they have an alternative to the gestational diabetes test. Because they may offer you something different, like pricking your finger for a week, which is hopefully not that bad. Anyways, I want to show you guys my belly. I can wear maternity clothes now. They're still a little big, but I have like 3 bags of clothes that just do not fit me whatsoever. And then I don't really have to talk about my weight, but I weigh 103. I've gained half a pound. I have really slow weight gain just because of how sick I was, and I go to a nutritionist for that, and then my doctor says everything is looking good with baby girl, and she's healthy, she's measuring good, which is good to know. But it's pretty much all I really have to update you guys on for pregnancy and for my doctor's appointment for my pregnancy. I want to show you guys my belly. Yes, I'm wearing my boyfriend's shirt, well, my fiance's shirt. I have a robe on, so ignore my outfit, but I'm going to adjust you guys. Hopefully lower. Oh, I also have really bad baby hair. Like, my hair is so bad. Sidetrack, but like, anybody else get like really bad baby hairs when they're pregnant? Like, my hair is growing like crazy now that I'm pregnant. Okay, you can't really tell with this shirt, but is it with the shirt on? The side to this side. Oh, yes, I'm on my tippy toes because I'm super short. Okay, and then I just have my pajamas on. This is what has been working for me, is what I've been comfortable with. Yeah, it's so hot. I don't recommend being pregnant during the summer. It's so hot. But I do have the pregnancy line. I don't remember what it's called, but like it's actually starting to show up more. And then I have my old stretch marks. I think this is a new stretch mark right here, but I'm not exactly sure. They look like my little one looks like this one right here on my stomach, but that's from like my last 2 pregnancies, my son and then my daughter. But yeah, this is what my belly looks like from the front. Nothing. I feel like if you didn't know me, you wouldn't know that I was pregnant from the front. From the side, there's a small baby bump from the side. And we are watching her growth, by the way. making sure she's growing healthy because I've been on both spectrums of having a big baby and a small baby. So we are watching her growth very well. But yeah, there's my small baby bump. She's measuring right on track at 37 weeks, surprisingly, even though I feel small. It could be because I had a boy last time. But yeah, definitely feel like she has been the smallest out of all my pregnancies. But yeah, a small baby bump. I also feel like she's kind of low. Like, I don't feel like her... Oh, she just kicked me. Because I was pushing her. But, like, kind of almost feel like she's low. She's not, like, super high up, if that makes sense. She's kicking me because I keep rubbing my belly. I hope I got some of those kicks on camera. But, yeah. There's what she looks like. Give a... There we go. And everybody's bump is going to look different from what size you are to how many kids you have. You know, don't compare your belly to anybody else. I've noticed. Every pregnancy is different also. This is my 4th pregnancy, so I did show a little bit earlier, but not really at the same time. Like I said, I feel like I'm small, but I did have a boy 2 years ago, so that could be why I feel small, because my boy was so big. But anyways, that's all I have to update you guys on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and comment like below. Bye, guys.